Okay, what we're going to do here, I ran out of, this time I ran out of battery. Okay, anyway, what we do is we put a stop cut down, and what you want to do is just take your knife and follow that stop cut back up, like so. You want to do the same thing on the back. Alright, see how we have that? Alright, we're going to scoop the wing out, give it some just like so. And I try to get, folks, get all this bandsaw or the old wood that you started with. See this little brown patch here? I try to shave all that off, because when you go to paint it, it's not so critical if you're doing black paint, but if you're doing different color paints, it can be darker in those areas if you don't shave that off. See, all this stuff should come off here. So that's a lot of just going back and working on it. Okay, so see, we have the one wing out, and what we want to do is we just want to follow that all the way around, and we want to kind of go a little bit deep. So we're going to go a little deeper and kind of like a little V cut, just to make it look a little deeper than it really is. We want that to be really distinct, okay? Just like so. Alright, and we're just going to cut this out, and then you're going to go underneath the wing here, and you're just going to take that corner off that it created. See how we have it nicely rounded now? Again, you want to just go back through here, and you just want to make it a little deeper. Just a tad deeper. Just makes it look a little nicer. I really just distinguish the piece. Okay, just like so. And again, I'm going to take all the old bandsaw marks or the lumber marks off from the original, so it's nice and white in color. Okay, so that's one wing. And we're going to do the same thing over here. We already did the stop cuts, remember? And we're going to come back here and we're just going to cut them out. You know, you don't have to do it real deep when you first start. You can go back and make it deeper, like what I'm doing right now. And then going back and cutting those out. Just like so. Again, we want to take all those other bandsaw marks off. And then you want to do the same thing to the front. Just back this up a tad. There you go. This is a real simple project for an afternoon, you know, or over the weekend. If you're looking to do something quick for Christmas, this would be super. In fact, I was just thinking of it, you could use a Santa hat, so I might make another one here. I've got to go to my little workshop here and see if I can design something with a little bit of a hat on it. Same idea. I think it would look cute. But this was something I came up with last week and just decided I'd give this a whirl here. Alright, so we're going to go a little higher with this arm to make it match. The hard part about carving is making sides match, you know, from one side to the next. Now let's go up a little further. I can't really see too well from where I'm sitting, so looks a little off. That's probably why. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to scoop this out like we did the other side. See how I'm pivoting that knife again? And that's just take your time. I'm trying to hurry because of the tape. Right, it's going to run out like it's been doing here. Technology is wonderful, but it can be frustrating at times. Okay, I'm going to take those other things off. Okay, and I'm going to go back underneath here. I'm going to recut that a little bit. Alright. Again, we're going to go back. We're going to clean it up a little bit here and there. Alright. And I'm going to take these corners off just a tad. On each corner, I'm going to take off a little bit on the corner. You don't have to. I prefer it that way. And then I'm going to go back and scoop it close to it and blend it back in again. Alright, same thing here. Gonna just kind of blend things in. See where it's flat here? We're just gonna blend that back in. See, you could hear that crack. I was going against the grain there. I don't know if you heard that. If you're new to carving, folks, it does take a while to get used to the feel of the knife and learn when to flip things around. That's perfectly normal. It's normal not to have it look exactly what it looks like when I'm doing it. Get it close to it, it's fine. Or if it's better, that's even better. But you know, just take your time with it. There's no hurry to get this done. And there's our piece. It's done. Okay? And then when you have it painted, I'll go over that real quick. All I used was pure white, okay? A light blue, and took a toothpick and put the dots on, alright? If you want to make it Christmassy, you can put a green or a red one on. It's fine. That's up to you. In fact, I might put a red one on this one, but I've been doing the blue on my snowman and stuff as well. But this is what it looks like. And once I get all this, let me take care of something here that I see, and I need to take better care of the actual piece here, the scarf portion. I need to go back and redo that, but you know, when you get done, this is roughly what it should look like. All right, and what you need to do is just take the blue. So you need blue, white, black, and a little bit of yellow, and that's it. Okay, and if you make the feet black, you kind of mark it off, like from underneath here, you know, where the white should go. You can mark it with a pencil if you want, and then cover the pencil marks with the black, because it will show through the white. And then just put 2 little dots for the eyes, and there's your piece. Okay, so I think it will be a fun project for you to do. I'll have a bunch of these sitting around. They look really cool once you get them painted up. That really does define them. You know, people say, well, the carving is really defined by the carving. Sometimes not. I think sometimes the painting can enhance the carving, for sure. You know, it'll give it that extra little nice look to it. And I'm going to go around here, and I'm going to keep fussing with him when we get offline here. But I want to thank you for joining me here at the Carver's Woodshop. I hope this has been an enjoyable project, and shoot me an email if you get one. If you're a beginner, okay? If you're a beginner and you get one of these done and you know how to load up the photos to the computer, you know, post it on my Facebook page, on our group. If you're not part of that, you know, you're more than welcome to be part of that. And or if you just want to show me what you have done, that's perfectly fine. You can always send me an email of your work. I've always enjoyed seeing that and I've got quite a few from people from all over, so that's pretty neat. Okay, folks, thanks again for all your time, and we'll start on another project very, very soon. Bye-bye.